Welcome to the Indian PokeTube, and this is the Obstructagoon video, bringing you some crazy spice with the Kanto Muk and a double dark backline. I'll show you exactly how I play this ABB team. I try to catch a move on the Umbreon, which is the safe switch. However, in this match, I'm not able to catch the I'm not able to catch the Dragonfly. I get reverse boomed with a big super power. But this is how the team works, right? I have to use the Umbreon as bait to try and get out a fairy type or a fighter. And then my Kanto Muk is going to beat it, and hopefully my Obstructagoon can sweep in the back. And you will see how well this team works because so many teams are just so weak to Obstagoon in the back, and running Obstruct just makes Obstagoon a crazy beast. I was so shocked at how well this team performed. I went on a on a 10-3 run so far, and I'm going to keep playing this game. And as you see, we just get the Swampert out. The Swampert beats us, but there's not much we can do. I'm just hoping that Obstructagoon can take care of whatever's in the back. So he goes for the Hydro Cannon. I'm going to undercharge the Dark Pearl so that I can get in a few more poison jabs, and that's what's going to happen. 1, 2, 3, get 3 more jabs, and let's see what he has in the back. He has Galarian Stunfisk, so it's time for Obstructagoon. Let's go. So I'm going to come in with the Obstructagoon, go for an Obstruct right away, and this is obviously going to get no shielded by the Dragonite, because if it was a Night Slash, they would have survived anyway, and I would have needed 2 moves. I'm going to respect the super power, even though I know it's highly likely they won't go for it right now because it lowers their defense. I'm going to go for a Night Slash. Let's see if they want to save 2 shields for the G-Fisk. Yes, they are. They're going to save 2 shields for the G-Fisk, but guess what? I'm going to CMP tie him on the Earthquakes with the Obstructs, and take a look at how much the Earthquake is going to do later on in the match. You will be completely surprised. So I've got 2 defense boosts already. He goes for the Earthquake. That's amazing. I'm going to count to 7 more, because it's 7 to the second Earthquake, and CMP him with the Obstruct again. And at this point, he's forced to shield the Obstruct. He has 2 shields, but the opponent, he's not going to shield it. And take a look at how much this Earthquake does. Normally it would have knocked us out, but poop, it does absolutely nothing. Opponent sees the writing on the wall and doesn't want any of the smoke, because I would have just punched down the G-Fisk from that point. So this is just a preview of the matches to come. Just fasten your seatbelts and get ready for this crazy set. There's going to be one full set of Obstructagoon videos now. So that was the bonus battle right in the beginning. Get a bit of glitch, pick up a lead against Shadow Drapion. So what I like to do here is stay in for a bit, because the thing is, if I end up catching a crunch on Umbreon and it gets a defense drop like it does here, I have to catch the second one because I don't want to waste my energy. And guess what? The stupid Scorpion Boy is going to get another defense drop. So 2 out of 2 for defense drops. This match is looking absolutely horrible. I really don't know how we can come back and win this, but at least we bait out the Dragalge, because the Dragalge, we don't want to face the Dragalge with our Obstructagoon. We need to keep going for the foul plays. I baited the first time, was trying to build up to a Psychic, but honestly nobody respects Psychic because no Umbreons are running it. So he's going to go for the Outrage, I think. Boom, takes down a little XL Boy. I absolutely hate running XL Mons, let me tell you, but I have no other safe switch, no other good dark type safe switch. This is just an Aqua Tail, so I let it go. I know it's not an Outrage. I tried running Honchcrow, but it's so horrible, so no option but to run the guy. And now it's all up to Obstructagoon. In comes the Shadow Drapion. I'm going to throw a Thunder Punch just to soften him up a bit. And now I'm going to try to catch a crunch. Am I able to? No, I'm not. But in the back, he has a Jellicent, and this is Obstructagoon time again. And so many teams are core broken by Obstagoon. I'm just shocked at how many Jellicents and Ghost Trees and Galarian Stunfisk and Steel types in the meta. And after that Obstruct boost, the Ice Beam does absolutely nothing. I'm going to go for second Obstruct, and I'm hoping that the next Night Slash is going to KO him. We still have 2 shields here, and this is going to be a long match. Like I said, in the Ultra League, what happens is so many people are running all these bulky mons while I'm running Umbreon, so I shouldn't be judging others. But you know what I mean, the matches are so long drawn. He's going to shield that, bring in the guy, the Drapion, and this is where I'm going to learn something. This was the first time it was Obstagoon for Drapion. I'm going to go for CMP, and I lose the CMP. I was honestly very surprised with this. I was not expecting Obstagoon to lose CMP at all. And I'm just going to undercharge this move, zero charge it, and try to get in a few more counters worth of energy. I get the boost here, and the match is going to come to a timeout because we've been throwing so many charge moves. It honestly feels like an eternity has passed. I get the shield. I try to make a catch. I'm not able to. But you know what? I'm going to go for a charge move because I saw the switch switch clock come right up. So this means that I'm just going to get more and more damage off on him. He has to go for the ice beam, and now it's going to be a timeout. Let's see who has more HP. I honestly can't tell. Come on, Obstructagoon. Come on, Obstructagoon. Who wins the match? We win the game. Let's go. I'm so excited. I honestly thought that I lost the game at that point because this match was honestly kind of boring, which is also why my Ultra League is not my favorite. I always prefer Master League and the Great League because Ultra League matches tend to be very long. Anyway, good game. So we pick up a lead against a Waldron in the next match. It's 9 powder snows to the earthquake. I'm to count to 9, switch to Umbreon, and just waste all of that energy. This is exactly how I play this team, guys. Every single time it's an ABB team, need to play it like correctly. Opponent goes for a bait, and I'm expecting him to switch out with the energy. Yep, that's what he does. He switches out with all that energy, and now it's the battle of the stupid tanks, Umbreon versus the flying Umbreon. Both of us have the best buddy ribbons. Both of us are supremely annoying, and we are just going to keep going for the stupid moves. They do absolutely nothing to each other. Imagine it's just like two, I don't know, it's like two puppies barking at each other. Nobody's really attacking each other. It's kind of like that. Look at us go. I was honestly I felt like watching a TV show in the middle of this fight. It's that boring, but okay, I'm just going to try to make it funny with my commentary. I know my commentary, well, there's not a lot to comment it because there are no booms happening. There's nothing exciting happening. We are both just like barking at each other. Umbreon is like anyway, so after this long drawn like battle, I really want to get switch because I can get Obstagoon on the Fat Walrus. Let's see if we can get that. I'm going to go for a last resort here, and this is going to take him out. Oh, it does nothing. Who am I kidding? And I'm going to go for another last resort, and of course this move is going to take us out. I was hoping to get some farm, but the opponent undercharges. I don't know why he really did that. Maybe he wanted to get energy, so he lets it go. We flip switch, and maybe he wants energy on his Ampharos. I get that, I respect that, but now I've got switch. I'm going to bring in my mug, use him up here because I want Obstagoon on the guy, the Fat Walrus. Gives us a shield, which is fine with me. Going to keep going for my Dark Pulses at this point because this is going to do quite a lot to the Shadow Ampharos. He shields both those moves, and he's going to go for a charge move. That's fine by me. Again, I need my Obstructagoon to win, but this match is already like 20 years long, and in comes the big grandfather Walrus with his big white hair. Throws the move, but that's fine. I can just come in, start obstructing, and do you know what's going to happen? It is time for Obstructagoon. Let's go, you crazy guy. And look at Obstructagoon with his tongue hanging out, and I'm just going to go for one move, and then I can farm him all the way down. I don't really need to shield because I have to save a shield for the Ampharos just in case he's running the Focus Blast. So I'm just going to farm him all the way down, and take a look, the switch clock is coming right up. So I'm going to shield this move because whoever has more health is going to win, right? I'm going to throw one more counter, go for my Night Slash. This is going to do quite a bit of damage, and this means that my Obstagoon is more healthy than the guy, and we win the game. Let's go. So 2 timeouts, and we won't have any more timeouts, just to because just to tell you guys, because I know if I was watching this video and just seeing all these timeouts, I'd honestly feel like, okay, I'd rather watch some other video. I can cover 10 battles. Anyway, we finally pick up a good lead against the guy, the Lizard Duck, and in comes an Excadrill of all things. So I'm just going to let this go and see how much it does. I don't want to invest a shield. I just want to maintain switch. I'm going to go for the Obstruct because I think after this I can farm him all the way down, and you're going to see this is going to be a perfect undercharge. He needs like 10 mud shots, and I'm going to farm him down exactly on the 10th mud shot. So I don't think I could have overfarmed any better than this. This was the 100 IQ overfarm. Undercharge. I'm going to go for the Obstruct. I have a reason here. Even though a Night Slash would do a slightly more HP, but then we can poison jab him. Look at those poison jabs now that his defense is lowered, which is why I went for the Obstruct to lower his defense. Go for a big Thunder Punch. This is enough for the Brave Bird. I'm going to respect it, and let's see what he has in the back. It's going to be up to Umbreon to win this game now. I'm going to switch out instantly. It is Shadow Charizard, so this match is not over because Shadow Charizard is one of my favorite mons. It hits like an absolute monster, and he lets go of the foul play. And at this point I've already identified my win con. It's to poison jab down with my Muk. So I honestly don't need to throw any moves because he's going to shield anyway, but Snarl doesn't really do all that much damage. So I'm just going for my charge moves just to pressure him, but in reality no point in throwing charge moves. I'm just going to farm everything down. So at this point I'm going to go for another foul play. He knows that. He's counting my moves perfectly. Very good play by the opponent. What else do you expect at 2800 ELO? But now you'll see that the opponent sees the writing on the wall and concedes the match, just like Home Slice says, because I can farm down everything with my big Kanto Mug, just farming things down. and I get a nice beautiful onyx over here. I'm going to go for a quick charge, and you'll see something funny. Mistakenly I go for my Roserate team, so I just restart the game because it's a glitch that even if I cancel the match and start with the Umbreon team, I don't know why, but the Roserate team is going to start. So that is what I do. I restart the app entirely, and you see I click on my Kanto Muk team. But guess what? It's still going to be the Roserade. And I was so annoyed at this point that I completely misplayed the match. I mean, even though this was Galvantule, I go for the Weather Ball. But I was really annoyed, and then I end up getting a phone call, and this match just goes completely out of the window. So I'm just going to cut this match out because I'm going to get a phone call, and I'm going to take the phone call because I was annoyed at the game. Anyway, let's get into the last battle of this set. So we've got 3 wins out of 3 wins. Can we make it 4 out of 4, not counting that match? Pick up a lead against the Fat Jelly. He's going for the hexes. I'm going to stay in here, build up to 5, but he throws the bubble beam. This is 4 hexes, so this is the advantage of move counting. I know it's going to be that. So I load up a lot of energy and save switch to my guy, the Umbreon, and he's going for another bubble beam. That's fine by me because it's going to soften up Umbreon for whatever is on the back, and he has a Kingdra. So this looks like he does not have a fairy or a fighter, and this gives me belief that my Obstagoon can win. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to keep going for foul plays, but as you see, after the debuff, the foul plays just don't do all that much. But Umbreon is a thick boy. A level 51 Mon, best buddied, a hundo. So we can tank this outrage as if it's absolutely nothing. Kingdra is like, yeah, let's go, Kamehameha. And Umbreon is like, that's not even like a destructo disc. And I'm going to go for another foul player. This is going to knock out the stupid Kingdra. He goes for the shield and farms this down. That's fine. I'm happy with shield advantage. I didn't know if he was at a move, but so I'm going to throw my guy, throw my Thunder Punch. He gets the attack drop, obviously. And I'm going to go for Thunder Punch, just take out the big stupid Kingdra, and I'm going to bring in my Obstagoon. And let's see what he has in the back. He has Dragonite, so we can still win this game because once we go for one obstruct, this is going to make our counters do a lot more. And I'm just going to shield everything that Dragonite has to throw because of course the stupid Jelly already revealed that he has the bubble beam, so it's highly likely he has the ice beam. I'm going to go for another obstruct. At this point he has to start shielding something, and I know he's going to shield this. I get the shield, I increase my defense, and I'm going to shield back because again, like I said, this is the only move that does anything. I'm going to overcharge. Oh, I'm not going to overfarm. Actually, I could have overfarmed slightly, but that's fine. I'm going to go for the Night Slash, take him out, and he has the Jelly in the back. We've already seen his moveset. He can't really even touch me. So what I'm going to do is I have a lot of energy on the guy, on the Kanto Muk. So this is why I'm going for the obstruct, even though the Night Slash does more, because once I go for the obstruct, I can do a lot of damage with my Kanto Muk, and I think I'm outside the range for Shadow Ball to KO me. He goes for Bubble Beam for some stupid reason, but anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm just going to go straight for the Dark Pulse. His defense is lowered, my attack is lowered, but take a look how much it does. Boom, it does massive damage. Opponent sees the writing on the wall, and for the third time the opponent concedes the match. So far, honestly, we're on a streak. I know we lost a match, but that match was not a loss with this team. That's why I wanted to show you guys. I climbed beyond 2800, and I finally have one bonus battle for you guys. This is going to be an absolute crazy, insane battle. Get ready. I'm sure you haven't seen a match like this, at least in a while. This is, I think, one of the best matches with this team, by the way. Spoiler alert. Pick up a nightmare lead. We get hard countered on the lead, and we save switch to the stupid Umbreon. Let's see what he chooses to do. Umbreon is staying in. The G-Fisk is staying in. I'm going to go for my foul play, which does pop, absolutely nothing. And the G-Fisk is going to throw a big earthquake, but I'm happy with that. Look, Umbreon is just a damage sponge. I've never shielded my Umbreon. I don't think I'm ever going to. And in comes the bush boy, the big bush, the green bush comes in. I'm going to go for some foul plays here. This is a pretty good mon for the meta with all the Charizards, because you do get Rock Slide on this guy. You can bait out Charizard, grab 2 shields if you play it correctly, if you get the baits correct, Anyway, Umbreon laughs off the stupid power whip, goes for another foul play, and I'm forcing him to throw, otherwise I'll reach another one. So at this point, my Kanto Muk is looking set for a farm down. Let's go, Kanto Muk, eat that guy, eat the bush. And Kanto Muk is like, yeah, get out of here, bush, get out of here, bush. And just slaps the bush out of existence. And in comes the G-Fisk. I'm going to go straight for the Dark Pulse, and he's going to shield this. Now it's time for my Obstagoon. Let's see what he has in the back. He's staying in for a while, so I'm going to respect the Earthquake because I really want to get off obstructs. He baits me here, which is not the best, but guess what? He has Ghostry in the bag. And the bad news is it's too late for Halloween ghostry. So we're just going to take you out of commission. So at this point he can only go for seed bombs and triple resisted shadow claws while I boost my attack to while I boost my defense and lower his. So this Obstructagoon is going off, and at this point one night slash is going to be enough to KO him. So all I'm going to do is tank the seed bomb, overfarm massively, and go for a seed bomb. Go for my night slash just before he reaches his seed bomb, because like no point. I know I've won the game, so no point in like playing around anymore. Boom, take down the Halloween guy. In comes the G Fisk. I'm going to CMP him on the earthquake, throw my obstruct, increase my defense to 4 stages, and you're going to see how much the earthquake really does. I was like challenging him, go for the earthquake, let's see how much it does. He goes for rockstar, it does nothing, not even 10%. And that is a great game.